I'm Ryan from ExtremeTerrain.com, and this is my review and installation of the Flowmaster Force II stainless steel catback exhaust fitting all 2007 and up JKs. This system will fit both the 2-door and the 4-door JK and any year JK with either motor. Today we're going to talk through the installation of this system, which is a very simple 1 out of 3 wrenches. This will bolt directly in place of your factory exhaust system. We're also going to talk about the construction and a few of the other features. This system is for anyone who wants some additional sound and volume out of the exhaust of their JK. Now, if you have a newer JK that has a resonator, this is going to completely delete that resonator, which of course will give you some additional volume. The muffler that's used in this system will also create some more volume and a lower exhaust note. As you can see, the muffler does have a high temp black finish on it, which helps to hide the muffler underneath the rear of the Jeep, and it does have a polished tip, which looks pretty good in my opinion. Now, there are systems out there that are lower quality material and less expensive than this stainless system. But a stainless steel system like this one is going to hold up a lot better over time than, say, an aluminized steel system will. So you are going to pay a little bit more for the quality of this exhaust system. Now, anytime you help your engine breathe either in or out, you can expect to see a little bit of power gains, but this isn't going to be a huge power gainer for you. Any power that you pick up will be toward the top of the RPM range, where we don't spend a ton of our time. This is going to be more about the sound and the volume. So whether you're just replacing your factory system for the sound or the volume, you've crushed your factory system on the trail, or it's just rotted out, this is going to be a really nice replacement. As it says in the name, this is a stainless steel exhaust system. This is made from 16 gauge stainless 2.5-inch diameter tubing that is mandrel bent. Now what that means is there's a piece that goes on the inside of the pipe as well as the outside of the pipe during the bending process to ensure that the pipe keeps its diameter and it doesn't pinch, which can cause some additional back pressure. This is 409 stainless, which is going to be a higher grade than aluminized steel, but not quite as high as a 304. So you can expect to get a little bit of surface rust on this system. However, I would not expect it to rust through like an aluminized system may, at least not in any short period of time. As we said before, this is a high temp black coating on the muffler, which just helps to hide the muffler a little bit, and you do get a polished 3-inch tip welded onto this system. Now, because this system does fit the 2-door and the 4-door JK, you have this extension pipe included. If you have a 2-door, you're obviously not going to use that. If you have a 4-door, you are going to use that. So that is something to keep in mind. You may have a piece left over when you're doing the installation if you're putting this on your 2-door JK. And because this is designed to fit on any year JK with any engine, this pipe here does have 2 different hangers welded on it because, of course, Jeep did change a couple of things when they changed the motor, so this has both hangers welded on it, which means that this system is going to fit really nicely on your Jeep no matter what body style or what year you have. Flowmaster says that this installation will take you around 3 hours. I think most of you are going to be able to get it done right around 2, and I am giving it a 1 out of 3 wrenches on our scale because this will bolt directly in place. Now, the first step is, of course, removing your factory exhaust system from the catalytic converters all the way back, and you'll do that very simply by removing a few clamps and popping all of the hangers out of position. You are going to want to spray those clamps well ahead of time with a good penetrating oil to make sure that you're going to be able to break them loose. If you've done any exhaust work in the past, you'll know that they can like to get rusty, so make sure you spray them ahead of time, and you can also spray the rubber hangers holding your factory system in place as well. From there, it's just a matter of loosening those clamps, cutting them off if you have to, and getting all of the factory piping, resonator if you have one, and muffler out of the way. After that, you'll start installing all of your new piping from the front. You'll install your pipes using the stainless steel hangers and clamps that are included in the factory hanger locations. You'll start with this front pipe here, then if you have a 4-door, the extension pipe. If you have a 2-door, you'll leave that part out. Finally, you'll get to the over axle pipe, then the muffler, and finally your tailpipe. Once you have everything hanging in place with the clamps a little bit loose, you can go back, start from the front again, and tighten everything up, making sure that everything is level and the tip is exactly at the angle you want it to be at when you're finished up. As I said, this system shouldn't take you more than 2 hours. You might even be able to get it done a little bit quicker if you don't have a lot of rust or if you've done exhaust work in the past and you're not going to need any specialty tools, just some hand tools and a good can of penetrating oil. This system does cost around $550, which is right around the same area as a lot of other catback systems that are of the same quality. Now you can get an aluminized steel system that is going to be cheaper just because the materials are less expensive, and you can get systems that are more expensive that are going to be a higher grade 304 stainless. But for what this is, I think it's a fairly priced system that sounds pretty good. So whether you're looking to replace a rusted out or crushed factory system, or you're just looking to get some additional volume and a lower exhaust note out of your JK, this is going to be a really nice option that will save you some money over the systems that are made of even higher grade material. So that's my review of the Flowmaster Force II stainless steel catback exhaust fitting all 2007 and up JKs that you can find right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.